Welcome to Sport Wrap. The sporting world is absolutely buzzing, and Ashwin Bedi is here to take you through some of the most potent stories. Of course, the English Premier League is well underway, and the transfer season hasn't quite ended. We saw the drama between Chelsea and Liverpool involving Caicedo and Lavia, and now it seemed like Chelsea was going to successfully sign Olise, but Olise has chosen Crystal Palace, which is, quite curious, because the reason Chelsea has been able to pull a lot of young players, even when competing for a player with Liverpool, has been because they can give them a bigger salary. But I will come through with the globe trotting a little later. Let's head straight into the hit list. Now, back in the day, particularly in Europe, if you wanted to challenge someone to a fight, you would take off your leather glove and smack them in the face, and they would know that you are ready to duel. Of course, we do it a little differently now, because local boxer Flame Special One Nangolo has called out Nati Kakololo to face him on 14 October at the NamPower Convention Centre in the boxing event, which will be hosted by AC Boxing Promotions. This event will further feature 7 other bouts. Let's take a look at the video compiled by Lemba Mpetami.
This young man, his skills, his hard work, and we know it's not going to be a walk in the park, it's going to be a big fight. We have to prepare for war, for knockout, for points, whatever it takes. We're going to get him ready. And I know Nashilongo Topias, Salute Boxing, KK Kamanya, this message is to you guys that we're going to send you an offer. This offer must be known by the public that I said it. And it's direct offer, it's not a jika offer. And it will be very reasonable offer for both fighters. Because what is more important here, it's not even going to be money, it's the win. The winner will be in a better position for the future and for his next fight. Special One, I say more about this fight. And of course, like I said before, Kakorolo is there, the guy you say you want. Me as a promoter, I'll give you what you want, unless they say no. And if they don't take the fight, we move ahead. That's all I wanted to say. Special One, talk to the people. October 14, you will be fight with or without Kakororo.
All right, it's time to swing over to some rugby. The honor of reaching the respective finals on 26 August will be at stake at the Hage Geingob Stadium this Saturday, when the Namibia Rugby Union hosts its semi-finals for the Men's Premier and Reserve League, as well as the Women's 15s League. FNB Wanderers, winners of each of these leagues in 2022, have all 3 of its teams still involved, as do Kudus and Trasco United. The White Stallions will take on 4th-placed FNB Rehoboth at 17:45, immediately after the eagerly awaited face-off between FNB Kudus and United Philistines. Wanderers' first team finished at the top of the log for the 2nd season in a row after beating FNB Rehoboth Falcons 69-14 at home last weekend. Despite being eliminated by FNB Kudus for feature of points to Rehoboth, FNB UNAM finished strong with the 68-0 demolition of FNB Grootfontein, and this was at the UNAM Stadium. Now, Kim Lokot of Mauritius and Vera of Namibia are proving to be a world-class combination in mountain biking long-distance racing, as they have now won stage 1, 2 and 3 at the Absa Swiss Epic. The pair took 3 hours 36 minutes to win today's stage at St. Moritz over a distance of 59 kilometers with 2,100 meters of climbing.
The Mauritian national champion, the Namibian national champion, the Absa Cape Epic champions.
Kim Lacourt just happy to let her partner Vera lead the way on the downhills. Kim Lacourt's not her favorite habitat. She likes the climbs, but certainly will be, by the end of the week, she'll be a fan of the technical downhills. They have raced the Swiss Epic before. They were 3rd last year, and in fact won the grand finale. So in fact, when they won stage 1 and stage 2, that was in fact 3 stages on the trot. 2022 was the year of awakening, you could say, as a partnership and as mountain bike stage racers. Both accomplished road riders. They are both national championships in several disciplines and specializing in mountain biking stage racing on the world stage. And just arguably, you could say, from their victory at the 2023 Absa Cape Epic, they are the best in the world at this discipline.
It's really good. Look at this train, incredible.
Yeah, yesterday Kim told me that she's not really keen to ride all these flow trains, but she's doing really good.
Now. She's getting better and better, I think.
Yes.
Team Ilizato Efficient Infinity Insure take another victory, another stage at the 2023 edition of the race, the 10th edition of an auspicious race to win, an auspicious stage, the loop around St. Moritz, and clearly delighted as if it was their first. They are tremendously excited to not only win the stage, but also to put more time into their rivals. And just another day down, another day ticked off with 2 days to go before before they can raise that trophy above their heads and call themselves the Absa Swiss Epic champions.
Today's winners, Vera Lose, Kim LeCourt. Yesterday, you said, I don't like the downhill that much. You've been pretty fast on the last ones.
Yeah, I think I had a lot of fun, even a little bit of a jump at times, which I wasn't planning on. But Vera behind me was hot on my wheels, so yeah, I had some pressure to go quicker.
So it was a good day for both of you girls. So another stage win, the overall lead extended.
Yeah, it was a good day for us. It's also a hard day. I mean, the climbing today, it's always steep. It's really hard on the legs. But the downhills, I mean, I love the flow trail coming down to St. Moritz and then the Fopetta at the end. Oh, it's just amazing.
Does it make you nervous, always in the beginning? Adelheid Morat is pushing that hard.
No, I think we plan to just sit on and see how the race goes. And we have no pressure to make the pacing ourselves. And yeah, on the steepest part of the climb today, I felt my legs were fine and I got a gap, and I knew Vera would jump whenever she's ready to do so, and yeah, from there we just rode away.
Beautiful race and indeed beautiful achievement from the ladies. Stay with us as we zoom in after the break. All right, now Brian Manango comes back to studio, joined by Javon Wilson from JSB Sports Betting, as they speak about the English Premier League prediction campaign, where everyone can win weekly prizes and the ultimate prize at the end of the campaign.
Okay, well, we are joined by Javon Wilson in studio again. Javon, let's talk about the Premier League. How are you doing today, though?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Okay.
Feels very good.
First week, how do you feel about the first week of the Premier League?
Well, being a Man United supporter, a little bit indifferent.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good curtain raiser on Friday. Man City opening up with a 3-0 ahead scoreline.
You predicted the upset?
Yeah, it didn't come. I thought our brother Lyle Foster could have done a little bit better.
He played well, though.
He did very well. Yeah.
But other than that, the competition, the top 10 guys, let's talk about the EPL competition that we have going on. We credited a few guys from the pool that won the thing. Let's just take a look at the pool. The Nesta Kati. What are your thoughts on Nesta Kati? Coming in first place, securing that $500 voucher with JSB Sports Betting.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations to Nesta. His 500 has been credited to his JSB account.
We can confirm.
He did very well. Yeah, I mean, 22 points, he got 5 exacts.
Wow.
Which is pretty awesome.
Would you say that's luck, or do you think that's like just...
I think it's intuition, man.
Sure.
You know?
That's
I think
a lot.
he has a better intuition than what I do.
Okay, well, Nesta Kadi 22 points. We can see the Munoj comes with 20.5, not far off. I think that's 1.5 points.
Yes.
Kaverian has 19 there. Big Z with 3 exacts. We can see 9 points there. 18 points in total. Monteria, 18 points in total. And then if you can see there at the bottom, Austin, 16 points. Where are you and I? That's the question. I thought we'd be high up in the ranks. You know that. I was actually very confident we'd be somewhere in the top.
But congratulations to the guys that ended up below the next 10 best performing guys. They did very well. They also received their $50 Namibian betting vouchers from us.
Yes.
So congratulations to those guys as well.
Okay, well, you guys, if you haven't joined the group yet, you still have time. I think it's still early because some people are, Anushka was writing me off.
Yes.
I made a bold prediction telling Anushka that I'll be in the top 3 come end of the season. So then she sees now the log and I'm there at the bottom. I'm like at 60th or 67th. She's like, yeah, it's done. You're not going to make it. I'm like, this is only the first week.
Yeah,
we still
it's
have
a marathon.
Weeks. It's not a race. It's
Yeah.
not a sprint race. It's a marathon. But if you haven't joined up yet, definitely do check the link down in the description and make sure that you do join the EPL prediction campaign that we have going on. This is now by JSB Sports Betting in collaboration with Namibia Media Holdings. Well, that means that if you do join up and you do and in the top 10. First place, if you get the yellow cap, you do get yourself a $500 voucher. And if you are now second to the 10th position, you get yourself a $50 voucher with JSB Sports Betting.
It's actually 500 cash.
500 cash.
Not voucher.
Not voucher, 500 cash. So you do get $500. Second to 9th to 10th, then you just get your $50. And then you can, put down bets in the Premier League. But enough talk about that. Let's take a look at your predictions for the first game week. This is your prediction.
Yes, so obviously the number one wrong selection was my upset that did not come, as we spoke of earlier. City dominating. City, the thing is with them, if you allow them to score within the first 10 minutes, I think they scored within the first 2.
They did.
It's over. You've lost the game.
Yeah.
So obviously got that wrong. Forest, Arsenal, I predicted a draw there.
You were very bold.
Arsenal, but it was a tough game. If you watched the game, it was a tight game.
It was a really tight game.
Bournemouth, West Ham, I expected more from West Ham.
Too much.
Quite disappointed from them and David Moyes' side. But not to boast, but 4-1 prediction for Brighton Luton, spot on.
Good. There I'll give you the yellow cap for that one. Just for that game. You did really well.
Very happy. I'm very proud of myself there. Then a couple of close ones. Fulham 1-0. I predicted a 2-0 there. And Crystal Palace 1-0, another 2-0 prediction there. Newcastle, obviously that was a...
You went for a draw.
That was a standout game. Yeah, I mean, Aston Villa, if you looked at it, it was 1-1 after Diaby equalized.
Okay.
It was a tight game. And then from there on, Newcastle just went on full attack. It was quite an outstanding game. I would say probably besides the Chelsea and Liverpool match, probably the best game the most outstanding match of the weekend.
Definitely agree with you there. Brentford Tottenham, you went for a 2-2 draw. Really?
I went for a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Okay,
that was close.
Another spot on one, Chelsea Liverpool 1-1. I predicted a very tight game there. And then Man United Monday night. We had to wait all weekend for a very disappointing display. Poor performance from the home side, But in the end, they got the result. Very lucky not to give away that penalty. We all know what happened there. So 12.5 points first weekend. I'll take that.
Not bad. Definitely not bad. Okay, let's take a look at mine. I'm just quickly going to run you guys through my predictions here. I will say not exact. 3-1 for the first one. I thought Burnley would probably come in with a goal there, but they didn't. Arsenal said 2-0, that was close. West Ham, we got that one exact. I don't trust West Ham this season. I'm honestly not convinced by West Ham this season. Brighton, as you can see, they went for 2-1. Like you said, you confidently went for 4-1 result, which is very, very mind-blowing. So 2-1, as you can see, that was my result. I got the Everton game wrong. I'm really unimpressed with Everton this season. Losing at home, first game. Crystal Palace, I understand, coming away with that win there, but I went for the upset there. That was my upset, thinking Sheffield will come out of the blocks and just blow away these guys. Newcastle always knew they'd come through with the win, but I didn't think it would be that much of a comfortable win.
Yes.
And then Tottenham went for 1-1, got a 2-2. Chelsea, I mean, do you know how much they've spent so far this season?
Yeah.
In total, as the boys have been at Chelsea, they've spent $900 million. I don't know how they are sticking to financial fair play, but yeah, Man United, I think that was more of like a decision by a fan not thinking of stats and stuff, because I've never seen a Man United game against Wolves that has more than 2 goals in the past.
Yes.
2-3 seasons. So yeah, I don't know where that came from. But 11.5, not too shabby. I don't think.
Yeah, you have to take it. I mean,
yeah. No, we look forward to the next game week. So all in all, let's get right into it. Let's not waste time. Let's keep our Premier League predictions for game week 2. If we take a look at the games right now, the first game is on a Friday night. Javon, I'll give you the pleasures of running us through those first. I mean, we have Forest at home against Sheffield. These guys know each other very well. The season before last season, they were both, I think, were they together in the championship?
No. Forest was in the Premier League.
Oh, okay. Quickly, run us through that.
Forest, Sheffield, that's going to be a very tight game.
Okay.
Sheffield did extremely well in the championship. Forest survived the Premier League.
Yeah.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say 1-1.
Liverpool and Bournemouth.
Well, Liverpool McAllister having a good side, a good energetic side at Anfield against a struggling Bournemouth, I would say. 3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool. Okay, Fulham Brentford.
Interesting game, I would say. Both teams are full of attacking options.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of goals in that game.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Fulham might just edge it playing at home.
Okay.
Fulham 3-2.
Fulham 3-2. Okay, Wolves and Brighton. This one I want to hear your prediction.
Yeah, well, we all know what happened to United with Cunha. Cunha was dominating that midfield. But with all that said, Brighton, once again, I said it last week, playing in Europe this season, playing extremely well. Football playing side, I mean, I think the coach is doing very well with that team. I would say Brighton 3-1.
Brighton 3-1. Confidently?
Yes, definitely. I got Brighton correct last week, so let's hope again.
Then I feel like this is now the highlight of Saturday. That's now us traveling all the way to Spurs. Traveling all the way to London to take on Tottenham Hotspurs. What are your thoughts on this one? Look, Tottenham without Kane.
Without Kane.
Tottenham without Kane. Let's start there.
That's huge. Spurs playing without Kane. Kane has been the instrumental player for the last couple of seasons, and that being said, without them even winning any sort of trophy.
Yeah.
United struggling from the previous performance. However, I do feel might be a couple of changes. I feel like Garnacho starting, he's not there yet.
It's not a good idea.
I think it's better coming off from the bench.
His impact is better from the bench, I agree.
Yeah, so being United supporter, I would have to go with my team. I think United 3-0 again. 3-0 United.
3-0 Javon.
Definitely.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, the previous, I think 3 or 4 past results between the two sides has been high scoring games.
Okay.
In 3-0s, 4-3s, United have been scoring at White Hart Lane. And now at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, I think United can definitely score a couple as well.
Okay, City. Okay, run us through City, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Everton, and West Ham.
Yeah, quickly, City, Newcastle. Kevin De Bruyne being out now for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Instrumental player, key player for the side, especially for the service to Haaland. However, playing at home, at the Etihad, champions, treble-winning side, up against Newcastle, which we all know are doing very well.
Yeah.
And I looked at the past results. City have been scoring a lot of goals against Newcastle.
All right, so keep in mind that full interview is posted on all our social media pages, and do make sure you join the Super Brew prediction competition. Guess what? I'm also a part of it. Ghana Time Ash. Find me at number 15 for now. Stay with us as we take a short break and return with Spotify. Now, the Ministry of Sport, Youth and National Service today awarded national colours to the 4 athletes athletic team that will be representing the country at the 2023 International School Sport Federation World School Sports Games in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, set to take place from 19 to 27 August. Have a look.
Okay, good morning. I'm Evelyn Visagi, the team manager of the under 15 ISF team that's going to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We are currently 4 athletes. They are prepared, they are ready. We hope that they will bring something back, but I know that what they will do with their utmost best, and they will give everything that they have. I believe in them, and yes, and I hope that they will also enjoy the trip.
How do you find the perfect time? Is it in what we create? Or is perfection a form of art? Can we taste the perfect time? Move to it. Feel it. Or is it best enjoyed together? The perfect time is out there. Come with us to find it. Windhoek Draft. Perfect time, perfect beer.
Diving straight into Le Rugby, Joel, when Springbok captain Siya Kolisi leads his team onto the Millennium Stadium pitch in Cardiff on Saturday, it will cap an incredible 119-day journey that turned on injury nightmare into a dream of leading the world champions in their title defense in France. That Kolisi is able to take the field again after a partial anterior cruciate ligament tear sustained in the draw against eventual Vodacom United Rugby champions Munster in Durban on April 22 is certainly something of a medical miracle. All right, Ari Hogard is coming through with Globe Trotting, and from me, Ashwin Berry. See you tomorrow.
This month on DSTV Compact Plus.
What you hear is excitement.
Relive the magic of Aretha Franklin as the Queen of Soul delivers a mesmerizing performance in Paris. Join ex-military Major Jack Reacher as he is drawn into investigating various murderous plots in this blockbuster movie franchise.
Remember, you wanted this.
One magnificent prophecy, Mr. Reacher.
Tag along as couples across Nigeria enjoy a roller coaster of emotions in the build-up to their big day.
See where you get it from, give me your dress. I think with that, I'm good.
And take your seat at the National Athletic Centre in Budapest as the world's best compete for gold at the World's Championships.
Oh my word, it was really tight the line. The Americans take it from Jamaica.
It's your moment to be entertained by staying connected to DSTV Compact Plus.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with tennis news first. It's the Cincinnati Open that continues. It is still a week one, and it's a significant week of tennis because it's leading up to the US Open, one of the 4 majors that will start on the 28th of August. That will be at Flushing Meadows in the United States in New York. Not a good day for many of the top 10 seeds in the men's division, and there was quite a few of them that lost. First one, Holger Rune. He's the number 6 seed. He had to withdraw in the second set against Michael McDonald, so a walkover for him in the round of 32. Then also Casper Ruud. He's the number 5 seed in the tournament. He lost to Max Purcell, and Max Purcell won 6-4, 3-6 and 6-4. And Max Purcell also earlier in the tournament in the first round beat Lloyd Harris of South Africa. Then Yannick Sinner, he won the past weekend Canadian Open, and he lost to Dusan Lajurik, and it was 6-4 and 7-6. So the number 4 seed, Yannick Sinner, also out of the tournament. Top seeds in the tournament, Carlos Alcaraz and also Novak Djokovic still in the tournament and probably favourites now to reach the final next week. In the women's side of the Cincinnati Open, it is Coco Gauff that continue a good form. She beat Maya Sharif 6-2 and 6-2. She's the 7th seed, that is Coco Gauff. And then it was Iga Swiatek, also an easy win for her. She beat Diane Collins of the United States by 6-1 and 6-love. Also, Reina Sabalenka, she's through to the next round. She's the 2nd seeded player in the women's section, and she beat Anne Lee of the United States by 7-5, 2-6 and 6-4. The finals will be played next weekend, and it is now waiting for the quarterfinals to happen. Moving on to cricket news, and it is a West Indian cricketer, that is Marlon Samuels. He's in trouble with the ICC. He already retired. He's 42 years old, but he was found guilty of breaching the anti-corruption code of the ICC, and that is related to when he played in 2019 at the Abu Dhabi T20 League. So he failed to disclose payments, apparently, according to the ICC, and he also didn't cooperate. So it is Marlon Samuels that won 2 World Cups with the West Indies, that is 50 over World Cups, and he played 71 tests for the West Indies, and it's yet to be decided what his punishment will be. And closing off today's international sports news, it is soccer news or football news. There's still many transfers happening in the English Premier League. That's despite week 1 that's already done. There's still a window open for clubs to buy new players. One club that's been battling to buy players for midfield position is Liverpool. It was quite recently that one of the players they thought that they acquired, and that was Moises Caicedo, he went to Chelsea, and now it is Liverpool that announced that they're looking for 2 midfielders to sign for them. It is firstly 23-year-old Crystal Palace midfielder. He plays for Mali. His name is Sheikh Duvour, and he apparently is in negotiations with Liverpool to go to Liverpool. And then also it is the player from Japan, the 30-year-old Wataru Endo. He plays for Stuttgart, and he's also apparently in the target of Liverpool to try and sign him for the troubled midfield position that Liverpool have at the moment.